up, y'all? Welcome to Push and Post. Today we're diving into the latest controversy shaking up the Breakfast Club, and this time is all about Jess Hilarious. She's feeling unsupported by her co-host, and we're going to break it all down. The Breakfast Club is no stranger to controversy, and this time Jess Hilarious is at the center of the drama. After returning from maternity leave, she didn't just pick up where she left off. She came back to a shift in dynamics that had her feeling sidelined. Jess took to Instagram Live to express her frustration, saying she felt unsupported by her co-hosts, DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God.
In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? Any chance I can get to be on Zoom, I'ma do that. Fuck. I wanted Breakfast Club. I did. I wanted it. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. You get what I'm saying? I get it. It's gonna be some people angry. You feel me? I'm mad every fucking day how I'm being handled. You know what I mean? My platform is big enough for niggas to hear me. So if you didn't hear me before, in meetings and shit, and phone calls and text messages and all this little shaky, sneaky shit niggas got going on, man, you hear me now. You get what I'm saying? Get it?
She also called out the fact that while she was away, LaRosa, who was initially brought as a temporary replacement, was still sitting in her co-hosting role even after Jess had returned. Jess admitted that at first she felt threatened by Lauren's presence, but as she reflected, she realized it wasn't about Lauren. It was about a bigger issue, the feeling of being undervalued and unheard. But things kind of escalated when Jess pointed out that she felt her signature segment, Jess With The Mess, was being overshadowed.
But she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she gotta be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess With The Mess until she started reading right.
Jess also referenced former Breakfast Club host Angela Yee, implying that Yee may have left due to similar frustrations, and let's be real, Angela's departure was a major shift for the show. Jess said Angela Yee wasn't crazy like people made her out to be. There's a reason she wanted to leave. If that's true, then is history repeating itself? Are the same behind-the-scene dynamics still at play? And of course, social media has been on fire. Some fans are siding with Jess, saying that she has every right to feel slighted. Others argue that the Breakfast Club is a team and dynamics will always shift. No matter where you stand, one thing is clear, people are talking. But is this just growing pains for Jess at the Breakfast Club, or are we witnessing a bigger issue within the show? And I'm just going to put my opinion here. I can see both sides. I can see where, it's a dynamic thing, and, Lauren being a black woman and Jess being a black woman. Jess brought her in, and she's feeling some type of way because she's thinking there's a plan, there's a goal in mind, and they're not letting her in on what they might have in mind. Because as a show, we can get that, everything goes by ratings or public, how the public feels about the show. But you got to think about it. This is still a job at the end of the day. You can't just up and say, oh, well, we're doing this, we're doing that. There's got to be some type of structure in that show. And I can feel just on her saying, like, if Lauren is going to, take over her segment, just name it something else, because it's not Just With The Mess. It is Lauren LaRosa, with the latest or whatever. And just put it in mind. I think, I'm going to just put an idea out there. I think that it should be, Just With The Mess. She does the little headline thing, and then Lauren comes in with all of the details. So it could be like a Lauren with the latest / Jess With The Mess, or it could be like Jess does her, headlines and stuff like that and put her comedic take on it, and then Lauren comes right behind her and says, okay, elaborating on what Jess was talking about. If you didn't know, this is what was really going on, and da 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 da. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's probably the dynamic that they need to go off of. Also, I want to add in that DJ Envy and Charlamagne, they were a little bit, slighting her a little bit too, because they didn't really listen. They weren't really listening to what she had to say or what her feelings were. And Lauren, I don't really know how to feel about her, because I like Lauren, but I'm like, Lauren, you're a little bit sometimes too. Like, I feel like she got gaslit a little bit. And then I heard some people saying like it was probably unprofessional, and that's why they was like, they siding with Lauren, because to be in a professional setting, you should not bring stuff like that outside of your, the behind the scenes meetings and stuff like that at your work or your job. But I feel for Jess, because she felt like she wasn't getting heard. But I still side with Jess anyway. In the situation, period. I don't care if it was unprofessional or not or whatever. The discussion had to be had, and if it had to be had in a public setting, because she wasn't getting anything behind the scenes, that's fine. So what happens now? Will the Breakfast Club make internal changes? Will Jess Hilarious stay on, or will the tensions continue to rise? One thing is for sure, this situation is far from over. Whether it leads to a better work dynamic or more drama, we'll be watching closely. But now we want to hear from you. Do you think Jess has a point, and could Angela Yee's departure have been a sign of deeper issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Quick segue, if you're ever in the Decatur, Georgia area on Glenwood Road, be sure to stop by and patron your small local businesses inside of the 285 flea market. Yes, it's a flea market, but we are our locally established businesses, so it's more like a small business center, if you want to put it that way.
If you like this video, you will love the next video that's on your screen. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.